Check the live stream. Check the live stream, everyone. Is our voice audible? Is our voice audible? All right. Um, we'll be starting our live stream in just a moment. We'll wait for some people to join us. I know that most of us would be watching the Indian Premier League match right now, but this is important too. So, anyway, let's just wait for like a couple more people to join. Not a couple, like a few more people to join. All right. Yeah, it lags a bit. I know, I know. All right, I guess we should start. Wait, let me just a sec. All right. Let's just wait for another minute. All right. I guess we should start. Otherwise, it's gonna get late. So, yeah. So, hello everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Divedi, your friendly neighborhood DSC lead from DSC-RAIT. And basically, I mean, I have given my introduction several times, so I'll try to give this opportunity to Hina to introduce herself. She is the Women in Tech lead at DSC-RAIT. Hina, could you just introduce yourself real quick? Yeah. All right. So basically, DSC-RAIT is like a flagship community, which is by Google developers, and I mean they sort of chose me to take this initiative and form a club in our college so that we can increase the developer participation in our college. And this session basically is one of our sessions. Like, you can watch other of our sessions, like they are a bit more technical in that respect, but this is an expert session, and it's more oriented to like women in tech. And even though it says that it's women in tech, it's not exactly like just for women, it's for everyone who's sort of struggling with pursuing a career in tech. So I'll ask Hina to sort of elaborate more on what this expert series is about, and what exactly are we going to do here, what our purpose is, what our mission is. So Hina, you have the floor. Hmm.
I will explain it later. But yeah, this is who I am.
All right. So, actually, there was a slight technical problem, and like the participants weren't able to hear you guys because of like some technical error on my side. So, Hina and Fatima Zahra,
Okay.
you
So
both
I
have
should
to.
start with the technique. It is from the starting.
Yep,
They did not hear. Okay.
yep.
Okay. So let me start again. I am Hina Singh, the Women in Tech lead for DSC-RAIT. A few of the responsibilities that are included under my role are I work for bridging this gender gap into the technical industry. So I can provide I can provide the women in this club with good professional advices and also provide them emotional support. And yeah, so I said that. I always say that any one of you can approach me directly into my DMs or however you think is more convenient to you. Then this was about the women in tech, my responsibilities. So the club women in tech, in a women in tech initiative that we have under DSC-RIT will be. I'm sorry if I think there is a disturbance on the other side. So just mute on the mics.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so whatever my responsibilities are, the facilities that will be provided to the women in Women in Tech under the Women in Tech initiative. So for this Women in Tech expert talk series, we came up with this idea as we thought primarily it was only destined to women's out there, but later me and Vaishnavi thought that. It is not only the concern of women to bridge on this gap. So we think there are other people other than just the women and men. So this expert talk series is an initiative to reach out to everyone who is interested to get into the technical field, and each and every guest that we would be having on this platform would inspire you and motivate you to take up this technical careers out. So Vaishnavi, I think you should say more about DSC-RAIT as it was mute
No,
there.
wait, my audio was audible, I think. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what DSC-RAIT is, but we want to know from Fatima Zahra that, what would she introduce herself. So, like, could you just introduce yourself once again?
Hello, everyone. I hope now you can hear me.
Yes.
So my name is Fatima Zahra Chriha. Fatima Zahra, my first name, last name Chriha. I'm from Morocco, and I am studying here at Felician University, double majoring in computer science and mathematics. It's in New Jersey. What else do I do? So I'm a software developer at the IT department of my university, and I'm founding president of Girls Who Code at my university. And since yesterday, I became an alumni of the Ricker Center. So I will explain all of this through the talk. So yeah.
All right. Okay, so before we begin with anything, so the way the session is going to go is like we'll ask you a few questions that we got from the community, and you will basically go around answering them, and then towards the end we'll do a sort of an AMA, where if people have any additional questions with respect to the replies or the answers that you've given, they can ask them, and we'll take them up one by one and answer them. So, first of all, I want to know from you before we start the talk. What are your expectations from this session? Like, when I approached you, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Like, okay, why should I do this? Or like, yeah, this is a great opportunity, or something like that, maybe.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because I'm in the dorm. So yeah, at first I was like, wait, like because I already followed your Instagram page because oh my god, the design is amazing. So I followed you because I want to get some inspiration for my club. So when you like reached out to me on LinkedIn, I was like, oh my god, really? So yeah, that was the part of it. And then I was like, oh my god, what if I can't make it? Because as I explained earlier, like I'm just I'm just bombarded by all the assignments and like internship conferences. It's too much. So I was like, no, I will make a time for this. And yeah, we made it.
Yeah, we did. Um,
So Fatim Zara, my next question is first, let us just start with how did you start with your journey into the tech or STEM in general? And what were the motivations that you got throughout your journey?
So I can't like remember each step. I know like my life was like at little pieces, little logo pieces that shaped me. So I feel like STEM is why I do STEM because it's challenging. I know it's weird and stuff, but like I really love anything that's challenging. And since I was young, I loved math. I still love math. And then, but later, I was majoring in math. Like in high school, we have this thing that you can major in math in high school. So I was majoring in it. But with math, I never felt like I get the full of it because math is abstract. Even though it's challenging, but it's still abstract, and I don't feel like I give something to the word. And I'm pragmatic. I like to have something that I can show to the word. With computer science, it just like blended everything. So it's challenging. And it brings a product that you can show to the world and like use it. So yeah, that's why I chose computer science. You want to explain about? Do you want me to explain about the path that I took?
yeah, sure, you can do that.
I
Definitely
mean,
would love to
I,
know.
I was in high school. High school, I was majoring in computer science. During high school, I joined this Microsoft sponsored event called DG Girls. So DG Girls, it was like 3 days and like boot camp, kind of like I don't know, yeah, like you pitch your idea and you have like this training and stuff. So I went there and I really loved like to connect with people who are already in the field. So yeah, that was like kind of the like a milestone. And then after Digi Girls, I searched for the New York Academy of Sciences. Like I didn't search for it. I was searching for some event or some like club that I can join for girls in STEM and everything. And I was searching for it, just Google, like pure Google. And I went and I was like, programs for girls in STEM. And I don't like if you search for it right now, you won't find Thousand Girls, Thousand Futures. I don't know what happened. I found Thousand Girls, Thousand Futures, and I'm lazy. I never applied that moment. Like I never fill out, especially if there's an essay, I would never fill it until the deadline. But that day, I filled it. I filled the whole application, and there was like, it was so much. It was too much. But I applied, and then I forgot about it. And then I got an email saying like, I got accepted. And then I was like, oh my God. I was so happy, but then I was so scared because I was on my senior year of high school. And like, it's so challenging. And like for the senior year of high school, it's so challenging. Like you need to pass that so you can go into a decent college, right?
Yeah.
So my parents were like, no, you will not participate in this. It will take you so much of your time. You need to focus on school. And that's what I did all my life. I was school, no extracurricular, school. That's my whole life. But then I was like, you know what? I will do it. If I don't get good grades, then I will get out. So I did. And then there was a competition and at Thousand Girls, Thousand Futures, and I won. And then from winning in that competition, I got a full travel scholarship to come and attend the summit, the global Alien Summit, right? The Global Alien Summit, and that's where I met Vaishnavi, and that's where my whole life changed.
Similarly, I mean, that's very relatable because that the same thing happened to me as well. I got accepted to the Junior Academy, which is also a program at the New York Academy of Sciences, and I mean, I applied there too, but and I got accepted in my senior year, and even I sort of won one of the competitions, and then even I got that scholarship, and then I got to meet her and like a lot more people who were like absolutely amazing people, like very, very inspiring. So, yeah, definitely that was a very, very good experience and definitely changed my life as well. So, I just wanted to know whether, I mean, obviously this would have happened, but like, what were some of the obstacles that you faced while pursuing a career in tech? So, like, I mean, now that you're also a community leader at Girls Who Code in your university, so like, what are the obstacles that you faced while pursuing your career? Like that definitely includes the whole college assignment things and internships and stuff. But still, like, if there were any other sort of obstacles that you might have faced.
hmm I mean, if you're asking like gender-wise, like if being a girl in computer science, to be honest, I never had that like encounter like here in the U.S. particularly. Back in Morocco, yeah, I had it because I was first year of my college. I spent it in Morocco, and then I transferred here. So yeah, I like gender wise in the US, I never was like, hey, you're a girl, you shouldn't be here. No, I never faced that. Like in the contrary, I found a lot of opportunities for the girls because girls are minority in this like computer science. So there was a lot of opportunities for girls and for me. So yeah, I cherish that. But being Muslim is the struggle that I faced. Not because of CS. No, I'm happy that like all the events that I go to CS related, my diversity is cherished. But in the environment, because the environment is an obstacle too, it's always you get those looks, you get those messages. But yeah, like you need to like I got used to them. There was just this like noise there. I don't care. The obstacles, like as a student, no matter what my like gender is or my religion is, it's hard. It's hard to be in CS, and it's hard to be like if you want to build your resume and also like try to like follow your career and build your career with also maintaining good grades and like good shape in university. It's nonsense. And now oh my god, I'm TikTok famous. So I need to always like put content out there, and it's just another thing I need to do. It is just too much, too much. Yeah, but like time management and also having responsibilities a lot is really challenging. It's really challenging.
Yeah, I know.
Fatem Zara, like we see you as a bold person out here. You have so much to talk about. Were you always like this, or you were sometime introvert? Or because why I'm asking you this question is, because people of our community, the club we have running in our college, they find they are a bit shy to ask out their questions on like Discord servers and all. Maybe they think that people out there will judge us for our yeah, some doubts that we have. So what would you advise them, us all of us, like how to be confident enough?
Mm-hmm.
Papa on YouTube like
Speaking
चल
of
रहा है
confidence,
please
I think
मत
I'm not
करिए
confident.
ये.
Like me and myself, sometimes I'm not confident. I'm like, I won't do it and stuff. But I give this look that I'm like, I got it. But you know why? Because all my life, I changed every single time we change places. I go to a different city. I go to a different school. So I had no time to be shy and stay in like the shadows, because I didn't have that like privilege to like get to know people by years and have friends and just build my small community. I got to go do my job and do it correctly. And then I needed to go make my place. Like no matter was it 6 months, a year, I need to make a place there, because that's how people will help you. So I sometimes my like the last 2 years of high school, I was in a boarding school. So there was no way I can be shy there. I need to make myself like, I need to step out and make like, there was sharks there. You needed to survive. There was no way you can be like, oh my god, I can't talk and stuff. So I feel like life made me like talk and speak out, because if you are always staying in your comfort zone, you would never get a lot of opportunities. Just being shy and being quiet, people would never know that you're good enough. And especially if you're a minority, you need to be like it's not people who are normal, like who have the privilege, they're here. But you're here, and you need to be loud as hell so that you can get into the same step as them. So I don't have secrets. I don't have a secret to be like I'm not saying extrovert, but I don't have a secret to be like speak out loud and stuff. But I know for a fact that life made me become like this. It's a survival mode.
Yeah, so basically, we shouldn't heed to the people who are judging us. Just bring out whatever we think can make us shine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like what are some of the opportunities, like what are some of the technology, like as a CS student?
Like what languages? Um, by the way, I love Django. Like I just can't express my love for Django because for it's a framework, Django, and I love Python so much that when I started to do like full stack development, I needed something like, because I'm so like, it's not I'm so good. Oh my god, I need to be humble, but I'm good in Python, and I didn't want to switch to another language like PHP or something, and then like go learn that. So when I found out about Django, it was just so good. It was just so mind blowing. Yeah. So what I'm interested in right now a lot is web development. I work on a project with like to make like social media stuff. I'm not gonna say what is it about because it's just so it's so cheesy. But and also with my work, I do a lot of data analysis. So I learned that I love that too. But also like for my passion, I love to make websites because I love to design. I like to make like stuff colors, and I feel with full stack development, you get to do everything. You get to work with the databases, the back end, and the front end. So yeah.
All right.
So, as you to emphasize, I think you to emphasize more on community participation. But for those who are kind of introvert, or they don't get, they think that getting into social stuff would hinder their progress into their careers. So, do you think that participation into communities is very important, like coding communities and all?
Well, the first part of the question, do I think it's important? Yes, because of course you will go out there, you network with people. For example, with Vaishnavi, I wouldn't get to know her. 1 second. No, it's okay. With Vaishnavi, I wouldn't get to know her if we didn't talk, right? So that's how you get to know more people in your life. So yeah, participation in the community, whether it's for CS club or anything, it's important. It's really important. Being an international student and like first being alone here and everything, I had to talk to people, get to know everyone. So like I will go out like outside and stuff. I will not stay in the dorms, but I stay in the dorms. The other side is if you're an introvert, look, like we should in the society, there's not only one place for just like extrovert and that's it. Introverts, you're not here. And I like for CS, this is a really like a place where like you can be introvert at your own like comfort, right? So you can join other organizations and like clubs and everything. And if you don't feel like comfortable, if you don't feel like comfortable to talk to people, you can do other rules that can like, make you that bubble. But once you get used to others, you can talk to them and engage, because as humans we're social. But with a little like some people are more social than others.
Yes. So yeah, it is very important to get involved into the committees. At it overall give you a leverage, both as a person, social being, and also gives a leverage to your career.
Also, like how, I mean, how important do you think is community participation like in order to build our technical skills? Because I mean, because we have a club over here, we're providing so many resources to people as well, and most of them are like, okay, whatever, like it's just there, we can either use it or not, it's up to them. But like, if you could elaborate on the importance of the resources, the stuff that is provided by a community, it will be really great.
Yeah, of course. I actually go through that too. Like I am the president of the Girls Who Code at my university, and just you for us, we think that we are like offering the great stuff. Like you guys should go to this. Like it's important. This is gonna change your life. But others like not necessarily would share the same perspective and share the same passion that we like give. But is it important what we offer? Yes, it is important. And I'm gonna show another perspective where I was not the leader but a participant at the Recurse Center. So a Recurse Center is like a 12-week or 6-week like a retreat where programmers go and like code. There is no boot camp, there is no learning. You code at your own pace. What's special about this center is that everyone, whenever you have a problem, you go and pair program with others. So it's community led. So, and I can assure you that I learned more by being in the Recurse Center than by being at my university.
True, me
It's
too.
because the community. I can tell you it's a community. people who are not like engaged with extracurricular, once you are be done, and I can tell you because at first my high school I was never in clubs or anything. Some part of my high school I just can't remember it. I remember the grades, and the grades aren't much, and that's it. There is like, and then you'll be complaining why I don't have friends. That's why. That's why you don't have friends. So yeah, you need to go out. Like, I can't stress this enough. We now understand it with COVID-19, with the pandemic. We now now cherish what we had. We're like, wow, I used to go hang out and like study with this person and everything. I mean, look at it this way. You get to, if you go to a club, you can meet your best friend there. You can meet your husband there. Oh my God, you can meet your founder, like the person you will make a business with. You can meet someone who will refer you for a job. You can meet a speaker. You can like the options are limitless. So yeah, if you are given the option at your university to have a club like this, why not? Why not?
True.
Okay, yes, correct. And now, as you said that you come across a lot of people with different streams which they pursue. So many of youngsters have a doubt about what career do they choose. So especially young women, they are a bit confused about what path should they choose to carry it on in as a career. So what advice would you like to give them? And yes, that.
Choosing a career and choosing the thing that you want to like spend your whole life with should not be the question, because that's a wrong question. You cannot just say to a person, a human, okay, this is what you're gonna do your whole life. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna do it for 2 years, 3 years, and you're gonna quit and change. And the proof is that a lot of people who go to big, like who work at big tech companies, later quit or change their rules. It's just normal at the CS, like the CS field or the STEM field. It's normal because as humans, you get burnouts. You want to change to another thing. We discover ourselves every day. So you can't just tell a person, hey, this is your path. You're going to be a doctor, an engineer or something. And that's it. You're not going to do anything else. I was never, personally, I never thought I would start doing content online until like 2 months ago. If you tell me like 2 months ago that I'm gonna do content online, I would be laughing at you. So I can't just go out here and be like, hey, for the girls, you should choose this path and like forever. But I can tell the girls that you can choose whatever path and you can succeed at it as long as you put the effort. And because being a girl or a boy, like there's no difference. Unless you put the effort. If you put the effort, you're gonna be good. If you don't put the effort, you can't just blame the society on not being successful. So I can just tell you, go if you want to like taste everything. Taste everything. Do like social media. Do like programming. Go like do whatever, and then see what you like. Go from there, but then don't be afraid to change because you can change your mind.
That's
Yes.
exactly what we're doing here at DSC as well. Like we, even though we're not, like we do have like different domains and different types of fields that people can sort of explore before diving deep into one. And like we have an entrepreneurship domain as well, so that they can explore like different possibilities and how to design a solution to a certain issue, or how to go about creating and implementing your ideas. And even like we do provide people with marketing opportunities to sort of understand like the basics of digital marketing as well, although there are a lot of committees in our college which focus a lot on publicity and stuff. But I mean, that's fine. They give a certain exposure as well, but we sort of inclined towards the technical side of things. And like we give them a lot of choices to explore, and then you can sort of choose one. Or maybe, even if you don't, if you weren't like, if you don't like what you chose, then you can obviously like switch back to whatever you feel you like. So, coming to one of your achievements, so like you got the Grace Hopper scholarship this year. So, I mean, now that this year it will be like virtual, what are your expectations? What are you most looking forward to? Like, uh, anything you'd like to share with respect to that?
Okay, first of all, I want to explain how I got the Grace Hopper scholarship, because a lot of times I see someone on LinkedIn got something and I just like be like, wow, they must be so smart that they just got it and stuff. You don't know the steps. So first of all, I didn't apply to the Grace Hopper, actual Grace Hopper
Yeah,
fund.
yeah, you
You know
mentioned.
why? Because I procrastinated and I missed the deadline. Not because I missed the deadline, it's because I didn't apply. That's first. The second one, another company was given scholarships for girls for the Grace Hopper conference. I didn't apply because it was for U.S. citizens, but also because I didn't do my research and search for other like companies. I was just lazy. I was like, meh, like what is Grace Hopper? It's just a conference. It's not a huge deal, right? And then look how the table turned, because I am part of Girls Who Code. Girls Who Code is a big organization for girls in the computer science. In computer science, they were partnering with Walmart, AT&T, PwC, Deloitte, a lot of companies, and giving scholarships for girls in the Girls Who Code. In the Girls Who Code. So being part of Girls Who Code is the reason why I got this scholarship. So see, sometimes you go to a club and you think, nah, I'm not gonna do much. But then you don't know what are the consequences that are gonna come after it.
Yeah.
So I got the scholarship, and yeah, I'm kind of like being like, I could have like went to some state and did some tourism, like everything would be covered and everything. But now it's virtual. I'm kind of scared because I'm like every single week I have so many assignments. Like for example, yesterday I just finished my whole assignments. I still have a paper due tomorrow that I didn't review yet. So I'm thinking how can I be fully engaged with the conference when I have schoolwork and I have work, and it's just too much. And what I'm really excited about is that now I get to talk to like companies one-on-one. A lot of companies now are reaching out to me to like for a one-on-one interview and everything. So Grace Hopper, now I'm like, oh, now I get it. Why everyone like want to be Grace Hopper. You get like, because my university, a lot of big tech companies are not recruiting here. So these conferences, they help you to like be in the spotlight and be seen by recruiters. So I'm excited for it. I needed to prepare for the behavioral and technical interviews.
Right. I mean, even I procrastinated for the application, but like in India, we don't have like people funding us. So we do have a Grace Hopper conference for India, like which is
Mm.
usually held in Bangalore, but it's online too this year. I mean, if
Mhm.
you guys, I think we can watch it. I'm not quite sure like how it's gonna go, but maybe next year we can apply all together and we can sort of get some experience ourselves. Also, now it's time for like an AMA session.
No,
We're
no,
done with.
wait, wait. I
Wait.
I want to ask this question very badly. I should have asked this before only, but okay, it's never too late. I hope so. So the question that came from my side, like it was when I just started coding, whenever I used to get encountered to a error or something, and not only me, many of my friends out there have some issue. They say that they get just frustrated when they encounter any error, so they many of them just give up too early because of the errors or the bugs that they get. So when you started with the programming, or even in this time when you program and innovate new, you have many projects to showcase to. So how do you deal with those errors and bug? Like, give us some tip to patiently handle them.
What are you talking about? No. These errors and bugs are the reason why I hate my life every single time. Like I want to like oh my god, I love GitHub so bad with the commits. Thank God for the commits because one time
Exactly.
what I did is committed a non-working version on like a branch and I committed it and everything got deleted. I don't know what happened because sometimes GitHub just amazes me by like the loopholes. Thank God, thank God I had like another branch that I had like the work on. So yeah, I can't tell you. I don't have the answer for that. I don't have the answer.
One thing that I can say the viewers that are watching us and all the girls or in general anyone who is starting to pursue programming, just don't get scared because you are encountering errors, because each and everyone who is a developer has to face those bugs and error each and every day, and we have to break our heads on them. So it's just have patience. This is what I can say, and then you'll surely make it.
Also, one thing, and I stress it again, is having a CS community. For example, you would have somebody who is really like good at Django or Python, and you could just go and ask them. Go and ask for help, and especially in CS. Like, don't always rely on Stack Overflow because sometimes Stack Overflow and GitHub don't have the answers.
Yeah.
And if you reach that point, man, I wish you luck because I reached it one time and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna give up on this whole project. But the great thing is really the CS community. Oh my God, they're so helpful. They're just so helpful. So go and be like have a good bond with the CS community and somebody because a lot of people have expertise here or here or here. You can ask this person, they don't have the answer, but somebody would have the answer.
Right. True, that is true. I mean, that is exactly what we're doing in DSC as well. Like, we have so many people with so much expertise in different domains. Like, you can ask anytime whatever you want, and everyone encounters very silly bugs. Like, even uh, I mean, ESLint helps me most of the times to like detect all the errors that I get. But see, the thing is that it's never like no one's gonna judge you for whatever like errors you get or whatever issues you get, because at some point even went through that phase, and like we know that okay, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Everyone goes through that phase. So just feel free and ask your questions, because we have some good, really good people here who are willing to help you like within a day or within the hour actually. If you ask, like they're pretty much active all the time. So just ask away your questions, don't be shy. And that applies to this live session as well. You have to ask your questions, whichever questions that if you watch the whole thing, it's fine. If you think that you want something in particular from Fatim Zara to sort of elaborate on certain things that you might not have gotten, uh, do ask those as well, and don't be shy. We're not going to judge you for your questions, and we'll be very happy to answer them as well. So like let's just wait for a minute for the questions to come, because there's like a bit of a lag in the YouTube live thingy. So yeah, let's see. Let's hope people
Now I'm
ask.
reading the comments.
No, don't read the comments. People gonna ask in the live chat. Ah, people are being shy.
There is some. There is never something called as too many branches. We have one question from
We do.
Mukulika. Yes, she's asking, how do you manage all the assignments, work, and community participation?
I no, I don't. I can't manage it. I'm just testing this, because look, be like controlling yourself is hard. Sometimes I just find myself in this TikTok loophole and I just can't stop. And I keep watching, and I need to go pray, or I need to go do my assignment, or I need to go to sleep, and I don't do it. Yeah, so being human is normal. But just like this week, and I'm proudly gonna say it, I failed 2 quizzes because they were assigned. I failed them because I didn't. I thought so. What I thought is that I was assigned only the lab. It was for physics. I was only assigned the lab, but I was assigned the quiz and problem solving exercise. And I didn't see it, so I only submitted the lab, and I forgot to do the quiz and the program solving. And then I woke up to this beautiful notification saying your grade for this is an F. No, you like. The good thing is that you get to redo it. So I got to redo it. I emailed the professor and I told her I got overwhelmed with everything, and she understood. And like she didn't caught my grades, but I did it. But I learned from the mistake. So now what I'm doing is that what I do is the calendar. I put a calendar and I put the assignments and the deadlines, the due dates. What I do now is that because I have work, I have everything. I need to the day it's assigned. Like if I can, I will do it. The day it's assigned, or if we're doing the lab in class, I'm gonna do the lab like simultaneously. So when the class is done, I'm done with the lab. So that's what I do. Another thing, oh my God, I hate about online school now. Professors don't reply to emails. Don't reply to emails. What? Like, what am I gonna do now? So yeah, that's how I'm managing my life and school and assignments and work. I mean, work you can't manage it. You would have time like scheduled to go to work. And I need to like keep like some time, like what I'm doing now, because the Grace Hopper conference is coming. I need to do my assignments. After Friday, I'm gonna be done, and Sunday and Saturday, I need to work on the interviews and everything. Hopefully, I would do this.
Next question
Fingers
we have
crossed.
is next question we have is from Pratiksha Ramteke. She is asking, which is your favorite project you have worked on?
The favorite project I worked on, so many. So let me. Oh my God, I don't want to like tell this a lot. Hey, favorite project I worked on for my job was an email automation. So I made this software to grab data from the database and then email it to student like automatically. Once it comes, it will go and it will like I designed it and it will go like parse it and everything. So that project was the first project that was assigned to me, and it really helped reduce a lot of paper costs, like paper printing, and the students don't have to like go and wait, like lose their info and stuff. So I'm proud of. That's like a project I'm proud of. Also, a project that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna lose my whole. Okay, I'm working on a project. That's the web application that I'm working on. Is a web application to keep track of your crushes.
Oh.
Nice.
So, like, as my best friends know, I have so many crushes. Like, every week I develop a crush on someone. It's a coping mechanism for my boring life. So that's what I do every single time. And my friends sometimes just get lost. So what I did is that I made this, and now I have like these traits for them, and now I know what I like and I don't like about a guy or something. So that's what I did. I deployed it, and now I'm working on adding a message into it. It's my baby, and I love it. I have so many favorite projects. I worked on a project for a Pomodoro bot for WhatsApp. Just did it. It's a small one, but it's cute. I love it. Yeah, so yeah, I love this.
Next
Uh,
question we have is from Vishesh, Mr. Vishesh. He is asking, what do you do to refresh yourself after a hard day?
Sleep.
nice. Good
Go
answer.
knock out, sleep. That's it.
And again, Miss Tanvi Davre, she is asking, what kind of teammates do you like to work with?
So it's hard to like to find that like perfect teammate to work with, but working with recurs, like a good teammate is someone who gives you the chance to like explain your thoughts, like explain them, and then they like you give them the chance to explain their thoughts. And of course you need that teammate to be immersed in the project, to be as passionate as you, because sometimes you'll be paired in group projects with nobody wants to do the work and you do the whole work. That's not what we're looking for. We want someone who's as
Relatable.
passionate
Very relatable.
who's as passionate as the idea, and they leave you to do what you want in the project. They give you feedback and it goes like this. It's just so flawless. It's just like the flow is good.
Right. Yeah, we also want teammates like that, and I hope I have gotten some of those as a part of DSC. I guess
One more
that's
question we have is from Ms. Jayashri Singh. She
yeah.
is asking, what kind of project would you like to work on next? Like, if you have any ideas of in your mind.
Um, like I'm really don't know like what kind of project, like code based, right?
Yeah.
Um, I like ooh, ooh. Because now I have a class, engineering class, and I need to work on a project, make a project. And what I told my professor is that I don't like, as long as I know I need that thing, I need that tool, and I see that it's helpful and I can use it, I would want to do it. If I don't see, if I'm working on a project or a software that I know I'm not passionate about or I won't use it ever in my life, I'm not going to work on it. So sometimes I just like have these wheel and ideas I jot down and I'll be like, what can I do to make my life easier by coding? So
Yes.
that's the kind of projects that I love to work on. But until now, I don't know what next projects I would do.
So a
I didn't
similar
finish my first
question
project.
is, yeah. I think the next question is also on the very similar lines. Ms. Janvi Chaudhary is asking, by selecting a personal project, how do you select the topic or project?
What do you mean?
You mean,
As in like so basically whenever you're working on like certain project, maybe if you learned some sort of a technology or like maybe Django or Android or whatever it is, what kind of project, like how do you maybe go on selecting a topic or like like what exactly you would be making? So I think that is what the question is about,
Mm.
I guess.
So, kind of like the technologies I would use for a project when I have the idea, right?
yeah, like,
Well,
No, no, no. It's reverse actually. Like if you know what technologies you're gonna use, but you don't know like it's oriented to personal projects actually. Like what kind of personal projects would you like because when we're sort of okay, I want to make something, so what should I make? So maybe she's asking with respect to that.
I'm sorry. So, for example, I know how to make websites, but I don't know what kind of topic I would do, right?
Yeah.
As I said all the time, like for example, like keep track of my crushes. That was a silly idea, like because I needed to put something on my portfolio. I needed to put something on my resume, and I was like, what is something I'm gonna finish, which I didn't finish by the way, that I'm gonna be passionate about and I'm gonna work on like for hours. And I knew like it's gonna be this. Like this is what's the thing that I all the time like think about is crushes. So yeah, we're gonna work on this. So you can think you're not gonna go extreme. Don't go extreme as I did. I did it when I was in quarantine. Don't judge me, but
No
But
judging you.
you can, like, if you want to make a website, I mean, think of, for example, your club doesn't have a website. Go and make the website for your club. You wanna you want to do, like, I don't know, being Muslim, like, you are good with Android or good with iOS development. Go and make an adhan app, like a prayer app. I like, don't think of something like, oh my god, this project is gonna be my next startup, I'm gonna be a millionaire. No, just think of it as a practice. Think of it as this little game. When we were kids, we would make, like, you make a cake or make something like a game. You know, it's not the best out there, but it's fun. It's
Yeah.
like a good practice. So think of it that way.
Yes.
Shataja is asking, how do you approach high pressure situations when everything goes wrong?
Hmm. Okay, when everything goes wrong, I go and cry. But like, really, like, really what helped me a lot, like navigating being like homesick, being alone here in the country, really being close to God. Like, I know, like, it's not the answer that most like motivation speakers would say, but really being close to God, going praying, and knowing that I did all I can do, and I'm a human. That's it. Like, I reached the bottom. I can't go up unless you help me. So that's it. That's what I do, and I just keep praying, and I just keep living the day after that, doing my best that I could.
Uh,
All
we uh,
right.
we have no more questions in the chat, but this is my question. I want an advice from you, like how do I tackle with the girl, like women in tech domain? Yeah. Like you two, like with what perspective and what ideas do you run the Girls Who Code in your university, in your college?
Could you please repeat the question? Like,
If I may, like if I should I
Ah,
elaborate
yes,
on it
yes,
a
yes,
bit?
yes, yes.
All
Yes.
right. So, see, she's asking for some, like, like you run a girls who code community in your college. What she wants to know is, like, how can she, like, what are some of the things that you do in order to maybe increase the participation of female candidates in your college or in your university? How do you go about inspiring them, or maybe, at least, like, we don't want them to sort of pursue tech like as a career which is, like, final fixed, but at least try to explore it, and not, just, consider it as not an option, because it's too tricky or too difficult or too challenging, or it's something that maybe they don't understand very well. So I mean, we are trying our best for people to get what this industry is about, what this a career is about. I mean, we're trying to help them explore in general. So we just want them to sort of at least participate in the events that we organize, and in the things that we do, mostly because I mean, we the reason why we started this initiative in our college is because of this very reason, because most of the girls, they don't participate, they don't understand things. I understand as in, like, not they just find things challenging, so they just, maybe give up, or they don't try exploring it further, because there's no motivating mechanism here, in at least in the university that like that we have right now. In none of the clubs or none of the committees that we have, there's no supporting mechanism or any motivational figure or whatever it is, to sort of inspire them to at least explore the field. So, I mean, she just wants some advice from you, since you are the Girls Who Code president at your university, to sort of overcome that particular challenge, and like how to generate interest in tech in general, basically.
okay, so let me first explain that, like, with Girls Who Code, our college loop is the members are already majoring in computer science. So we are not the ones who are like motivating them to like major in computer science. They already chose that. We just helping them like with their career. But what I can say that like helped with the events participation is that we first I like with the girls who code, what they tell us is that do icebreakers. And by icebreakers I don't mean like let's play a game and stuff, but you want to create a sisterhood. That's what I always emphasize in our club. You want to create this sisterhood that not only focuses on like CS, but they know they will come to you and you are their friend, and if they're feeling alone or they want to hang out, they will come to that event and have fun. So you want to immerse that first and then say, hey, but we also help you in their career and everything. So what we used to do in like the summer, because our club actually just started like recently, and when it started like it was official by the university, the pandemic hit and everything got concealed. So what I did is like I run a month long coding it's not boot camp, but like this program where we work on Python projects. We work on small projects, and sometimes it's challenging for the girls to finish those projects. But we would do. It's not like, oh, next session is like a CS workshop and that's it. I don't care. You read like the environment. You see, are they motivated to do it? Are they tired? And you'll be like, hey, this session, you know what? Let's just vent, just talk. Like, let's just talk, have fun, dance, whatever. And then like that's how you create it, because that's like, think of it as like a study group. Like 90% of the time you just talk, but 10% you do the work. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's the only thing we want to reach.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we were looking to hear. Also, I think we are almost done with our session here. Thank you so much for joining us in your
Thank you for
very
inviting
tight
me.
schedule that we all know about now. But basically it was really nice talking to you and getting to know your thoughts about things, and I hope that our viewers also found this session inspiring, and because we did, I mean, I'm sure Hina would agree with me as well. And
In
so
this session.
any last words you want to say, Hina, and then we'll just wrap up maybe. Yeah.
First of all, I would like to say one thing. I'm very happy to see the response of the audience, because it's not only the girls who have participated in here. Most of the questions that are being asked here are by boys. So I think, okay, already there's a sense of awareness among our society that it's not only the responsibility of a girl. Our boys are also looking forward to take on the advices and then help out their female mates and other mates out there.
Right.
So yeah, and it was very nice to have you, Fatim Zahra. You if you would like to say something about today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was really like, I like when you said the time is up, I was like, what? Like, I don't know. Like I didn't even feel the time going. This was so like fun, so like delightful. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. If you want to connect with me, my LinkedIn, it's my name and last name. Yeah, so okay, thank you.
Right. I'll just end the stream. So bye.
Bye
And
everyone.
right. All right. It's